New month, new set of possibilities and opportunities. Meanwhile, our cat Novo is enjoying his sunbathing today.
What is that? Ah. What is that? Ay. What is this? Ah! What is that? Ay, owie! Mm.
I hope I will still have slow mornings like this. But as Aslan told Lucy in the Narnia movie, which I had memorized since grade school, things do not happen the same way twice. So I guess I better enjoy simple joys like this as if it's the last.
Good morning, Novo.
It has been a tense day for us because we just lodged our visa application today. We're actually nervous but excited at the same time, and for now, we're heading out for family dinner. It's been a while since I visited here at my aunt's rest house in Kapatagan, and we'll be here for the night to celebrate the birthdays of our relatives combined. When it rains, it really gets cold that you would want to wear a jacket. And a Pinoy gathering wouldn't be complete without karaoke. And here's some ripe papaya for dessert. And this looks like an honesty store. It's just so many Pinoy snacks in one corner. And of course, Pinoy celebrations wouldn't be complete without lechon. And I'm so happy I got a piece. Yay! Here's a view of Mount Apo, the tallest mountain peak in the Philippines. And I'm sure that once I start my PhD, I will get more of this view since I'll be working with crops. While some of our family members are into pickleball, I realized I haven't seen anybody play live. So when I finally did, I realized it's really a nice thing to watch. Good morning, Mount Apo. I thought about taking a video of this ordinary activity of going to a sari-sari store because going abroad would also mean that I won't be able to go to any sari-sari store like this one. And today's also full of things to see and experience, like seeing a drone spring to bananas. Today we're heading to Manila for our biometrics. But first, gotta have breakfast with family at Jollibee. I'm really excited to travel back to Manila with my husband because I know we'll be seeing our friends and family. Still in queue, not knowing that a magnitude 7 earthquake would hit in the next 15 minutes. I can feel that everyone is still in shock and busy calling their families back home, especially that today's the first day of school for most school levels. Others recount how strong the earthquake felt. I thought about recording the experience while I was going through the motions of balancing myself, but instead I decided to just get a clip of this Android notification. So here we go, moving forward and away from the shock we just felt earlier. And I'm sure that earthquake will be on the news later. For now, bye Davao. I participated Cebu Pacific's game earlier and I got this prize. The question was to identify the agency responsible for monitoring our country's weather forecasts. Now we're on our way to the hotel. And here's our view, the De La Salle University. After having our biometrics, it's now time to get some rest. It's our day 2 here in Manila, and here's some street style pares for lunch. I really like riding the LRT, especially when I get a seat. For our early dinner, our friends Ate Hazel and Ate Donna brought us to the olive tree in Makati. It's actually my first time here, so I'm really excited. And it's funny how being around them made us feel like we never left. Because despite the distance, being around them still felt like being with family.
Wow.
So it's our day 3 and I'm back in UP Diliman to process my transcript because it's a requirement before I become officially a registered student in Western. And for old time's sake, my friend Melissa and I decided to have lunch here at Area 2.
sa UP Diliman.
It took a while for me to finish my transcript processing, but here we are on our way to Maginhawa for some strawberry matcha at the Nook. Melissa has been a great part of my MS studies, and currently she's a PhD student here at UP. I'm on my way back to Manila. Here in the metro, riding a motorcycle is the best way to beat the traffic. And since I don't think I'll be doing this anymore, I made sure to document this experience. Because my order was served an hour late, Ursel staff gave me an egg tart as a peace offering. I'm also grateful to have a farewell dinner with my creative friends,
I miss
Mitch,
you.
Franz, and Amira.
Aww.
And just 2 days after we had our biometrics, my visa application was approved. Yay! And I was asked to submit my passport for visa stamping. So here we are again, going back to VFS Global in Makati. This ends our short trip in Manila. And now that we have finished all the requirements for our visa application, all that's left for us to do is wait. When will my husband's visa application get approved? Well, that's the lingering question we're thrilled to have an answer. Bye Manila for now. I'm always amazed with how being around a lot of people makes me feel alive and active even when I'm deeply in need of sleep.
Hello, good morning everyone from the flight deck. My name is Clyde.
It's been a short Manila trip, but
And the
full
cabin, we
of
have
fond
the
memories
international for flight
nonetheless.
5J961 bound for
And after successfully accomplishing all the things we intend to do, the start of my PhD studies gets closer and closer.
Estimated time for arrival in
I've been in this airport many times already, traveling back and forth from Davao to Manila since 2017. But this flight felt special. It feels like a sun rising at dawn. It felt like saying goodbye to this phase in my life as I transition to the new. New beginnings, new possibilities.
We will update you as soon as we're in contact with them for the next weather. In the meantime, please sit back, relax, and on behalf of our drive crew, we thank you for flying Cebu Pacific. Have a flat flight, everyone. Good morning.
And to think that this is just the first half of the month, there'd be a lot more things in store for us in the coming days, that's for sure. Our week is far from over because we're hosting dear friends over the weekend. We also decided to bring Novo along with us here at the Dawis Heritage Wharf because he'd never been in a beach before. And because he was a city cat, the crashing waves really scared Novo that his claws tore through my clothes.
Yes? Ano sa day until?
Manita ya ang kani
Ah, ang iyahang
likod.
alikod. Why?
Dili man ka magkangras.
Ah,
Dili ka magkangras.
Dili di magkambras.
Sige na.
We came over to Santa Cruz to help our friends whose clutch broke while on their way to visit us. Being my first time to experience towing another car, I made sure to document this part of our afternoon. Tonight's dinner was sponsored by our dear friends Leonardo and Don. What I really liked most about this week was how everything felt like attending a week long farewell party. And having closest friends at home with us made this day memorable. Stories shared over late night laughter included. It would probably take another 5 years to share dinner with them again. Wrapping up our week long catching up with friends turned families at my childhood home. And my Mama Belen made it special by being everybody's mom. I bought this from Tokyo Mart in Makati last week. And I'm excited to give it a try today. Well, I'm glad to give it a try because it's good for an instant matcha latte. We've also opened our home to these neighbors' cats who made themselves very comfortable, entitled to food and love. I named them Bella and Edward. And for today's lunch, my husband cooked deep fried hito. Yum! My stamped passport is finally here. I'm really going to Canada.
Requirements, no? Ang gagawin na rin namin kasabay niyan is yung mga documents na kailangan, like yung kanyang travel permit, yung kanyang veterinary health certificate, no? Na ito po ang veterinary health certificate, may expiration kasi ito, no? So hindi namin to maipa-process agad. After ng samahan kayo ng aming team sa government offices dyan, no? Especially sa Bureau of Animal dyan sa loob ng airport, sasamahan naman po namin kayo hanggang sa pila, papasok sa check-in counter kasi
My sister is working as a vaccinator at Watson's, and today my husband decided to get his flu and pneumonia vaccine. And seeing my sister administer these shots is really impressive. I'm proud to say that she has magic hands. And after my sister's shift, we all traveled to Bansalan to celebrate our cousin's graduation from nursing school. Today, we're attending another cousin's graduation party. She just graduated from med school. Here's a different view of the Davis Beach we visited from last week. And yes, karaoke and Pinoy celebrations always go together. We gave my sister a visit at work again today because my husband convinced our parents to get their flu and pneumonia vaccines. So if you haven't had your flu and pneumonia vaccines, this could be the sign you're waiting for. Just check out the vaccination schedules in the Watsons nearest you. You can get discounts if you also have a Watsons card. The month is almost ending, and we are still waiting for my husband's visa approval. The delay feels like a burden over our shoulders, with my husband carrying all the weight. Fortunately, Novo is here to the rescue, giving my husband his comforting purr and affection. That's it for now. See you next time.